Hello, Minecrafters. Welcome to a very special presentation from here on the Minecrafter Z Film and Gaming channel. The Minecraft Oceans. They separate worlds, basically, especially in large biomes. Large biomes really gets the imagination going, especially when you consider crossing vast deserts and oceans. What could you find? Well, one place I imagined and have been imagining for a long time is what I call the Red Coast. The Red Coast isn't inspired by any real place. It's a Minecraft kingdom that I came up with on my own. There's some lore, there's some interesting things. I built this beautiful castle and city and a small dock trading area, storage area, just to show that they're not all about industry or wealth for that matter. You see, the Red City, their fuel source is lava. That's how they smelt metal. That's what they use to cook food. And it all comes from this beautiful pyramid they've seemed to have channeled like a magical lava source through. And that's what the world understands about them. But yeah, I'm really proud of this palace and that little cliffside housing area. It all turned out really well. And like I said, I've had these images in my mind for a long time. I just finally brought them to fruition. I used red sandstone and the red concrete, and it turned out really well with this resource pack that I use, which is Doku Craft, if you'd like to try it out. I love castles that have like that bending staircase that goes up, whether it's like this or over there at the palace. These tiger people, I've always had this vision of like a cat animorph that lives in jungles and deserts and like tropical climates. So I definitely wanted to add them here because this is a fantasy world. So some of them are like religious warriors of the lava fountain that they have. But there's also, this is a human built kingdom, a Minecrafter built kingdom, I should say. So there is a king. King Rythms and his royal guards. Very, very skilled fighters, those two. But King Rythms, he is a pretty fair king. Everyone is happy in his kingdom. They all have good professions that they enjoy, and they don't really have much crime, so there's no prisons or any like serious dungeons. But something is happening in the world. I wanted to add a situation to get ourselves into along with all the lore. And these ships are not by my design, but I really like them, so I've been using this ship design for a while now. I build it and then I copy it and paste it with World Edit, and it usually turns out pretty good. I put the same things in it on the interior in each one, so flying by, I'm showing all the different orc tribes, but coming up here in the video, I'm gonna dive more into who is who and what they do. But yeah, the orcs are here to invade the Red City, the Red Coast. It could be the Kingdom of Rilfum, it could be the Desert Kingdom. I've had a lot of different names for it, so because they're a fair kingdom and they live pretty isolated and religiously, their military isn't super extensive. It's really just a fighting force. They don't have siege weaponry or anything like that in the Red City, so they're preparing. So there's the castle's defenses all prepared. They've got the castle locked down. King Rilfum up on the wall. Even the tiger priests came with their katanas to join the fight. And there's the people down there on the field ready to intercept the boats. The siege ships. I love setting up these scenes. So, the Snake Tribe, they're the most southerly orcs, and probably the most warlike ones. They banded all the orc tribes together to come and invade King Rilfum's palace and the Pyramid of Lava. Yeah, just flying into the ship for a second to show the interior. And like I said, this wasn't my design for a ship. I just built it and copied it, and it turned out pretty well. I'm happy with it. Everything else I built myself. And I have my own ship designs as well. I just really like those multi-tier, these like huge sailing pirate ships, you know. I don't really know what these style ships are called. Maybe someone can let me know in the comments, but that was the Bull tribe. They're the most highly populated tribe. And then this is the Skull tribe. The Skull tribe have the most like heavy armor, heavy weapons. They're the most lethal tribe. So you have a war tribe, a grunt tribe, and a lethal tribe, basically. Snake, bull, and skull tribes. That is the Orcish tribes, the Southern Raiders. But there's another up in the north. Far across the frozen sea, where none of those large ships can get across. There's the Arctic Kingdom. This is the first place I ever thought up, the first kingdom and lore that I ever thought up for Minecraft. This is wolves, wolf people. They started out in caves, and they have like kind of like dwarven like cave cities, and that's one that I've built before in the worlds that got lost, but we're gonna bring it to life here, and I'm very excited. This is a fortress that they built because in the next episode you'll learn about their enemies. Hello Minecrafters. I'll make this part short for you. I just wanted to thank you for watching this video and my other Minecraft videos. This one in particular is part of a series that I've been wanting to make for, gosh, like 10 years now. So I'm happy to finally have the ability and chance to do that. So the lore in this world has been coming together for that amount of time as well. So I'm excited to share that with you. Let me know how you're doing in the comments, and I hope you have a great day. You're my favorite Minecrafters.